It's a warm spring day. You hop on your two-wheeled steed and begin your journey down unknown roads. The breeze is soft, the sky is clear, and everything feels free. And then you wonder, but who invented this thing? Who was the first to look at the world and think, what if I didn't have to walk everywhere? Well, the truth is, it's not such a simple question. The history of the bicycle is so fraught with confusion and contradictions that there's actually an entire bicycle history conference held every year just to sort out the facts. It's now in its 15th year, and thanks to those experts, we finally have a clearer timeline. So today, let's ride through that timeline together, from wobbly wood to solar-powered speed. Welcome to our channel, where we explain the complex in simple words. Germany, 1818. The journey begins with a nobleman named Karl Vondrece, who invented the dandy horse, or Laufmaschine. It had two wheels, a wooden frame, and no pedals, brakes, or gears. You pushed yourself forward with your feet. Like Fred Flintstone, it was wobbly, hard to steer, and not very safe, but it was a start. Before balance was mastered, there was stability. In the 1850s, the first three-wheeled bicycle appeared, offering riders a more stable ride. It looked more like a Victorian tricycle, but for people afraid of tipping over, it was perfect. Then came the real breakthrough pedals. In 1860, Pierre Lallemand and Ernest Michaud added cranks and pedals directly to the front wheel. Their machine, the Velocipede, was the first true bicycle. But it had no brakes, just iron wheels and wooden frames. Riders often took dangerous dives called headers, hence the nickname Bone Shaker. In 1870, the bicycle went tall. The Pennyfarthing was born, named after two coins, one large and one small, just like its wheels. It was fast, dramatic, and incredibly hard to ride. The front wheel handled both power and steering, which made for a wild, unstable experience. Thankfully, in 1885, John Kemp Starley introduced the safety bicycle and saved everyone's necks. It featured two equal-sized wheels, a rear wheel chain drive, and a lower center of gravity. For the first time, cycling was safe and efficient. This is the design that defines bikes to this day. By the 1890s, cycling was more than a trend. It was culture. Women gained freedom on two wheels. They could move around without carriages or chaperones. Even Betty Bloomers became popular, making it easier to ride in long skirts. The bicycle was changing fashion, society, and expectations. In 1903, internal hub gears were introduced, making gear shifting smoother and hidden inside the wheel. By the 1920s, bikes for kids were invented. They mimicked motorcycles, weighed up to 65 pounds, and were clearly built to survive a tumble. In the 1930s, Schwinn added spring forks and fat tires, creating a rugged design that teen boys loved. This would later influence the mountain bikes of the future. And now, meet the Goofy Bike. At the 1939 New York World's Fair, this triple-decker bicycle made everyone look up and laugh. It wasn't practical, but it was proof that bicycles could be spectacular and silly. Post-World War II, cars took over the world, especially in the United States. Bikes were pushed to the background, seen as toys left in the garage. But by the 1970s, they came back strong. In California, off-road rebels created the first mountain bikes. BMX took over urban playgrounds. Cities began building bike lanes again. In the 2000s, we got electric bikes with pedal assist and high-capacity batteries. And even solar-powered bikes, like the one by Miroslav Miljevic, perfect for commuters who leave their bikes outside all day. Meanwhile, the rest of the world kept pedaling forward. In the Netherlands, 27% of all trips are made by bike. In China, they once built 10,000 bicycles a day. From wooden scooting machines to carbon fiber frames to app-connected e-bikes, the bicycle continues to evolve and carry us into the future. It's more than just transport, it's health, it's sustainability, it's freedom on two wheels. So, Who invented the bicycle? The answer is a lot of people. Carl Vondrece, Pierre Michaud, Pierre Lallemand, John Kemp Starley, and countless unnamed tinkerers. Each added pedals, gears, comfort, and style, bringing us closer to the bikes we love today. Thanks for riding with us, friends. Like, subscribe, and comment. What was your first bike? Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep pedaling.